Welcome back everybody. Today we are going to talk about detail how to propagate seed-grown Monstera Deliciosa Variegata. Remember this plant? This is Z plant that was featured from the other video that I aerated it. It settled down nicely. Stone puts out new leaf. We gonna wait it for a few more months. When the weather warmer, maybe sometime we're gonna cut it and find out what it will produce variegation from individual note that I layered it. Plants that we are talking about today is this one. This plant have two growing points. This growing point have one leaf variegation. The next one is green. The next one is variegation. So it skip one leaf, and another leaf have a variegation, and continue doing so. This is normal. By nature, some of the variegation plant would do that, and this one have a clear sign of variegation on the stem. So I would aerate and let it grow more before I can cut it, and we can look for the good variegation out of individual nodes there. I would aerate when I see the aerial root growing out about 1 or 2 inch, or maybe a smaller, shorter, and I would aerate. But this one I just let it grow longer so we can examination it. When you see the root like this long, some people freak out. They're gonna cut it or do some other thing, but I would redirection this back into the soil to have it settle out into the growing media, so it can take up the nutrients to feed the plants and have it grow stronger. Some people see this gonna go get the moss pole and stack them up, but not for this situation, because it doesn't make any sense. If you put the moss pole there, this one will not stick to it. You're gonna see some posts. We're gonna see people have the area root just ran away from the moss pole. That's the reason why. Okay, this root long like this. The main purpose of it is to grow searching for nutrients. Basically, it look for the soil, so it can anchor it down to the soil. There's another set of roots that help them anchor into the structure to climb up. You can look at my other video, you will see that example as well. But most of this long area roots is looking for nutrients. So basically they look for the soil to anchor it down, so it can activate, it can branch out and get nutrients to feed the plant. You see some of the area roots have dry up at the end. Don't worry too much, alright? But yes, you can aerate it. You can redirection it into the soil without cutting it. I have another video that do aerating long area roots. Basically, you just twist it. You can bend it a circle, and you can put into the aerate bag and fill up with growing media. Let it settle down and branch out more root before you can cut it. We can look for the good variegation out of individual nodes there. This section there, it doesn't show any variegation on its stem, and it stopped producing variegation leaf. First it produced variegation leaf at the base, but then it stopped producing it. Now it's have like more than 3 all green leaf there. For this situation, I would do the same thing like the other. I would aerate and cut individual notes and find out its variegation coming out. They are not. So first I would aerate, let the root coming out settle down and have more root before I can cut it. Most people would do different way. They were looking for the stem to see any variegation, and even variegation they would cut from there. But if I do that, then I would wait all this note. You see that it doesn't have any variegation that I see. So if I would do like that, I would cut it, and I would waste those notes there. Instead of that, I would start from beginning. I would cut from the beginning, and then if it doesn't come out variegation, then I would continue to do like that, going all the way down. Okay. So there's several ways to do it, but if you have when you have patience, and you're gonna go slowly, top going down. Don't cut right away. But some people would do that. They would look for the variegation and they cut it. For the plants, when you don't see the variegation outside, it doesn't mean it's not there. It's sometimes it's you cannot see it. It's inside. It's in the tissue. The genetic is in the tissue, and by cutting it where you're looking for the variegation, and you may miss out some of the variegation you never know that would produce from those green notes. So it's best and safe way to do like that is with airlay it before we can cut it. With a good condition, the cutting can be propagated in water. However, it's more risk, and the time that you transfer it from water into grown media, it takes more risk as well. So it's best to do airlay it before you can cut it. Send this section of propagation of this leaf plant, Monstera Deliciosa Variegata. I would include it in this video. It's a little bit different than airlaying it from the other video, which I use recycling container. This is the container that I bought apple at the grocery store. After I finished with all those apples, then I use this container. See that long air root that we saw before, all the way down. I gotta bend it, put in there. I gotta bend it and put inside. I'm gonna fill up with grown media. I'm gonna snap this on and wait until the roots actively growing in grown media. Then we're gonna cut it the top and bring it out and grow it into the ground. After that, we're gonna do more propagation to look for variegation from those sections there.